Our game will be coming to you live from St. Louis, Missouri. We're just past the halfway point, and tonight's game looks like it should be a great battle between two very well-prepared teams. So thanks for joining us as the Chiefs match up against the Rams. Much anticipated game ready to begin as we're lined up for the kickoff. Elam is just about ready to kick this one away. He got all of that one. This one is handled by Stallworth. Just won't go down. Stallworth returns this one to the 18-yard line. Well, John, when we started, it appeared these teams were evenly matched, and this has the makings of a game that will go right down to the end.
Both of these teams have a lot of talent on both sides of the ball, and you know that they can make big plays. The key to this one is going to be getting momentum early and hanging on to it for as long as it can, which would have to be the length of the game.
2nd and 1 coming up. Bush, the deep back.
25. Check slide. Hey.
There he goes. Ball is there on the stop at the 28. He might have lost yardage after being flushed out of the pocket.
They do a good job of holding their position. He just didn't have anywhere to go. That's called containment.
They give it to the halfback. Still records the stop. They pick up 14 yards. Kansas City goes with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Spikes makes the stop at the 42.
Scan the defense quickly here. If nothing's open downfield, get rid of it by passing it to one of your backs.
From the gun. Throws it. Complete to the wide receiver. Winborn is there for the tackle at the 41.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
The Chiefs with a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Madison comes up to make the play at the 41-yard line. The defensive tackle stops him at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Looks to the end zone. Inches from a touchdown.
And the receiver just had too much momentum going, and he couldn't get himself under control and drag his feet to get the score.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Only one man in the backfield. Pressure coming. Fires this one deep. Right on target to the wide receiver. The pass goes for 6.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
Set.
The point after is good. Great job moving the ball down the field for a touchdown on their first possession.
I really like the way these guys came right out after you on offense. They made the right calls, executed properly, and put that one right in the end zone.
Decent kick. We should have a return from the 9.
They don't want to fall out of contention early, so they'll be looking to put together some kind of scoring drive on this possession.
Ball on their own 23. Fortis is the deep back. He tucks it away. Setting up play action. Throws it off. No, he makes the catch anyway. The 40. Number 50 is there for the tackle at the 21.
That's the kind of thing that can change their whole defensive approach. Now they have to respect the pass even more, making sure that none of those wide receivers get behind them for any more big plays.
So they're inside the 20. Need to get a touchdown. With a counter play. Breaks free of the defender. Davis is there on the stop. Portis pushing his way through the would-be tacklers. He picks up solid yardage. 8 is the magic number right now. The Rams come out in a nickel package. Tosses it out to the right. Loses the defender. And he goes out at the 2. They can't get the blocking they need, and now it'll be second down and goal. It's second and goal at the 2-yard line. The Rams line up in 4-3. Floats one into the end zone. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it. Mason drops the pass in the end zone. Good play call. John just couldn't bring it in, so it looked like a sure touchdown.
He's been struggling recently with his consistency making catches. But when the quarterback can find you in the end zone and hit you in the hand, you got to come up with it.
Dropped it in the backfield for a short loss. No can do. The defense comes up with a stop on 3rd and goal. So this should be an easy 3. The kick sails through. It's good. They wanted to get 7, but were able to at least pick up 3.
Well, the defense made some good plays, and they were able to hold them to a field goal.
Should be a return here. From the 5-yard line. Dante Stallworth finds some open area on the return and brings it back to the 32. So at the end of 1, the score is 7-3. Rams. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. So about 3 minutes left. Only one man back. Tosses it right. Brackett is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line.
Now they got to keep going at it. They can get that defense tired and on its heels. These games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
4-yard gain on the play.
Set. Hey.
Fires this one deep. He's got it. The 30. He has some room. The 20. The 10. The pass goes for a touchdown.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
Set. Hey.
The extra point attempt is good. First possession capped off by the touchdown, John.
It seems like they do this kind of thing every time I see them play. They like to start things off quickly on offense, then let the running game control the clock in the second half once they've established a lead.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 8-yard line. Breaking free. Keeps his feet moving. The last drive stalled, and they settled for a field goal. Now let's see what happens. 1st and 10. The Rams with a 4-man front. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Steps up.
In the zone, there's going to be gaps between the defenders, and that's where the ball has to go. But that time, it wasn't there.
Only one man back. Pressure. Throws it. Dumps this one off to the right. Pierce is there on the stop at the 32.
The screen is basically a misdirection play. You get the defense pursuing the quarterback, then he just tosses it over and hopes the receiver can find some running room.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. With the throw, he was tipped. That short pass on 3rd down fails. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. He's waving for the fair catch. We're just about down to 1 minute. Bush, the lone back, to the left. Pulls him down.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
Gain of 4. Just over a minute still to go. Nobody in the backfield and 5 receivers. Rolls out to his left. Throwing. Complete to the wide receiver. Down and goal. at the 48-yard line.
You can count on him to make a handful of great catches throughout the game and really get that field stretched.
Kansas City comes out in their nickel package, dropping back to pass out first down. This pass is incomplete. Curtis makes the catch, but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Drops back, closing in, looking for the long completion. He made the catch. Big opening. The 10. They get it in through the air. Young has now beaten his defense with 3 touchdown passes. Vinatieri comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. Another drive leads to another score, and they're really clicking now. This is going to be a very long day for this defense.
They're trying everything out there, but they can't seem to slow these guys down. The offense has a lot of work to do. Maybe it's going to be up to the defense to make some adjustments and find a way to slow this offensive unit down.
Breaks free of the defender. They force a 3 and out on the offense's last possession. A little over a minute left. The Rams with a 4-man front. With the throw. This one falls incomplete. Mason was the intended receiver on that play. Just over a minute still to go. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Carr with a man in motion. Dropping back. Throwing. Gets his hand up.
He has to take more time going through his progressions to find his open receiver. You always start from the outside and work your way in, looking for the open man or single coverage. In most cases, a short route is your second or third look.
Number 34 was his intended target. Gets rid of it. And he ducks out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
Look here. He does 2 things perfectly on this play. 1, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch. And 2, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. Hey, that's a nice looking play. If they don't want to go into the half down by this much, they're going to need some good throws and good clock management here.
Pump faking, trying for the end zone before halftime. The pass goes for 6.
Want to see a heck of a throw? Watch this one. He lets it go and slings it about halfway down the field and hits his man for the score. We talked about throwing a good deep ball, and that's exactly what we're talking about.
The point after is good.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
Good distance. From the 3. Couldn't stop them from getting into the end zone the last time out. 1st and 10. Kansas City lines up at the 46. Rolling left. Throws on the move. This one falls incomplete. So, 2nd down upcoming.
Be efficient here. You can't afford to let time slip away from you.
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Dropping back, rolling out to his left. Pass falls incomplete.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
Kansas City comes out in the quarter defense, looking to run it here. Ball pulls him down at the 20. 4th and 10 coming up. And rather than punt, they're going to let the offense have a shot at this 4th down. Drops back, keeps it, big open, the 30. Breaks the tackle. He's there on the stop at the 46-yard line.
You know, they always say, who are the guys you would pay to watch? I think this is one of those guys that anyone would pay to watch. Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Kansas City lines up in the 4th and 6. Spike is there for the tackle at the 45. Defensive line sniffed that play out beautifully.
The guys along the defensive line are very big and very active. They do a good job of shedding blockers when they're rushing the passer. And they're very good at sucking up blocks, opening holes for the linebackers to make plays when the other team decides to go with the run.
The defender's got it, breaking free. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Giving some cushion on the outside. The Chiefs line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Fires this one deep. Almost intercepted. Going into halftime, the score is 21-10. Rams. Vinatieri in to kick this one off. Sends it sailing. From the 5.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
Ball on their own 21. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Miller goes in motion. Hands it off to the back. Here is there on the stop at the 23.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. The Rams with a 4-man front. Under pressure with the throw. Right on target to the wide receiver. Poole makes the stop at the 29-yard line. Jenkins makes the catch for a pickup of 5 on 2nd down. 3rd down and 3 coming up. Only one man in the backfield. Going to the right. They'll spot this one at the 31. So that tackle was his 3rd. Portis makes a valiant effort but can't make it to the 1st down marker. Tupa will come in now to punt it away. Randall out back to return. From the 26. Randall out has nowhere to go and is wrapped up at the 27. Kansas City comes out in a 4-3. Goes to the tailback. Winmore comes up to make the play. Good job by the defense to sniff out the draw play as one of the linebackers made the tackle.
He did what linebackers are supposed to do. He flew to the ball, and when he got there, he made the sure tackle and brought him down.
Here comes the blitz. The Rams roll on. That was a lucky bounce. As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
Texas 36.
Tucks it away. They'll go with a play fake. Deep throw. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. Law was there on the coverage. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. And he waves for the fair catch. First and 10. The Rams come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Room to run. Slips the tackle. Strong move. The 30, the 20, the 10. And he'll take it all the way. Touchdown.
Clinton Portis not only has the quickness to hit a hole and the moves when he's in the hole, but he also has great speed. If he gets into the second or the third level on any run, he has the speed to take it all the way.
Elam comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Great opening drive that ends with the touchdown.
You know, this might be one of the best coaching staffs for making halftime adjustments. They always seem to be one step ahead.
Nice pick and returnable. This one is fielded by Stallworth. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series.
You got to execute out there. There's no second chances.
Only one man back. They give it to the halfback. Nice play fake. Gets rid of it. Young is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
They line up in the I formation. Drops back. It's the pass off, and the catch is made. Brackett is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 42-yard line. Pickup of about 8. Young returns from being injured. Only one man in the backfield. Dropping back. With the throw. The pass was incomplete. Baker was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Law with the coverage. Don't know why they're going for it here. You think they just punt. Simon brings him down, but they get enough to move the chains. And, John, that was the safer option on 4th down.
That's not always the most exciting play, a run up the middle for a yard or two. But it sure gets your team fired up when they get the yards on 4th down and keep those chains moving.
Throws it right to the back. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. The pass goes for a touchdown. The linebacker was trying to cover the back, and it works out for the offense. Vinatieri comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. So following that touchdown, the score is 28-17. Rams. Should be a return here. From the 5. The defense gave up a touchdown on the last series. It's 1st and 10. The Rams with a 4-man front. Carr sends a man in motion. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the throw, it's batted away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass on the spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Mason was the intended receiver on that play. Only one man in the backfield. Hands it off. Fakes the handoff. It's the pass off. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again. Drops back. With the throw. Wide receiver has it. A great one-on-one stop by Dawkins. That powerful arm brings them a 1st down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
At the end of 3, the score is 28-17. Rams. The Chiefs have possession of the ball to begin this final quarter, but they're down by more than a touchdown. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Pass play here on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. Miller was his intended target. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion. Carr starts out of the shotgun. Dropping back. Hunts gets rid of it. Gets his hand on it. Mason was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Bailey had the coverage on the play. And here's how they've done so far on 4th down. As expected, they'll go for it here. Gets the pass off. The offense turns the ball over on downs.
They needed to keep the ball and try to score. Maybe next time they may try something a little different from the playbook.
Receives the handoff. Nikhil Spikes brought him down for his 3rd tackle. Bush takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. So it's 2nd and 10. Only one man back. Little misdirection. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
They've had some success, but they were hoping for a little more out of their running game today.
2-minute warning coming up. Only one man in the backfield. With a counter play. Missed tackle. Comes up to make the play at the 42. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Pressure coming. Going long. Incomplete pass. We're just about down to 1 minute. Carr spreads them out. Going for the deep man. It's batted away.
This guy throws one of the best deep balls in the league. He delivers it with touch, and he has the ability to drop it right on the receiver's outside shoulder on those deep patterns. Nice job by the defender to stay with the coverage.
Jenkins was the intended receiver on that play. Throwing. The receiver with a lot of open room. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Some teams use the cover too effectively, but if you make too many mistakes like that, you may want to consider another scheme or some other players.
They'll try to make it a 3-point game as they go for 2. Play to the right. So they get the touchdown, and now the 2. Jason Elam looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 1. Is looking to add to their slim lead as they take over on offense.
Time to give it to your halfback. Tell him to look for a hole to open up inside.
Ball on the 38-yard line. Kansas City comes out with 8 guys in the box. Young sends a man in motion. They give it to the halfback. The 20. The back breaks free. 5. Touchdown, Rams. They get it in on the ground and extend their lead.
Look at the big old defensive line. Does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass.
Vinatieri comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. So that touchdown increases the lead, and they're now firmly in the driver's seat with less than 2 minutes to play. Good distance. From the 2-yard line. Loses the defender. Gets it. Mathis takes this one back to the 23-yard line. Ball on their own 23. The defense is shifting. The Rams come out in a 4-3. Pressure.
He was being patient, waiting for something to happen. Then whap!
He's trying to get them back to the line. Hand it off. Nice play fake. With the pass, incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
He's got great recovery speed. He can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Mason was his intended target. Carr with a man in motion. On the call. They'll go with a play fake. Long throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. Kansas City comes up short on third down again. A little over a minute left. It appears they're going to go for it, and here's how they've done so far. Not a lot of options here. They have to take a shot and go for it. Trying something to the left. Right on target to the wide receiver. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Chiefs. Michael Jenkins catches another touchdown pass. His second now. Elam comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. The Chiefs find themselves right back in this one.
Now it's up to the defense to hold them.
Here it is. St. Louis covers the onside tip. St. Louis takes over on offense, looking to extend their lead. 1st and 10. A little misdirection. Campbell stops him for negative yardage. They called it inadvertent.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big that you can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
With the carry, they'll stop this one at the 39-yard line. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Ball stop. Couldn't pick up any blocking on that play. Ball on the 39-yard line. Drops back. With the pass. Complete to the running back. Comes up to make the play. At the 30-yard line. That'll do it. Unbelievable.
You don't want to take any chances in this situation. Just take a knee and let the clock run out.
Ball on the 30-yard line. Looking upfield. Going to spot this one at the 31. He records his 3rd tackle of the game.
This defense has some good speed, so when you try something to the outside and you fail to get those outside guys blocked, well, you're in trouble.
Give it to the halfback. Running with a lot of room in front. He's spotted at the 23-yard line. And so that makes tackle number 6. The 20-yard line would net them a 1st down here on this 3rd down play. Tucks it away. Simon pulls him down at the 23. 4th down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball and the clock, and getting into position to add at least 3 points.
Olstad in motion. Hand off to the tailback. He'll mark it at the 16. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Huge 1st down. 8th play of this drive. They're within striking distance here. Hand it off. Going to spot this one at the 9-yard line. He got in there and made the tackle, his 4th of the game. The field goal was the difference in this high-scoring affair. Both teams showing plenty of potency offensively.